Yeah, definitely. Oh, hey, one of the great things about a convention such as Origins is all the new games that you get to see and play. But equally as exciting is all of the people that you get to meet. That's why I always say it's not just about the games, but the people who play them. Actually, that's the Dice Tower's motto, isn't it? What is it that I say? It's not cheating if nobody notices? You know what? That's not important. What is important is that there's lots of people who may have been watching the Dice Tower for a long time, but didn't get a chance to finally come and speak to us face to face until Origins. Well, I took advantage of this at Origins by inviting a half dozen or so of these viewers that I met there to join me in front of the camera, this camera, for a little experiment that we called One Question, One Answer. Let's see what several Dice Tower viewers would ask when given the opportunity. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. I'm somewhere with Kirk Anderson, who is going to play our game and ask me one question. I'm going to give one answer, but then I'm going to ask you one question and you have to answer it.
Okay.
All right, Kirk, what do you got?
How many Euro games do you have?
How many Euro games do I have? That's a good question. I would say that in my collection, it's probably 20 to 30, no, I'm going to say 15 to 20%, and it's not because of a lack of interest in them. It's mostly because of a lack of time to invest in those longer games. Right now with my daughter and such, a lot of our stuff is a little more 30 to 45 minute target range.
Fair enough.
All right, so my question for you then is, all right, speaking of Euro games, you know the whole controversy with the Dice Tower with Ameritrash versus Amerithrash. So let's say that both of those terms became inappropriate and culturally insensitive. To describe an Ameritrash game, if you had to come up with a new word for it, what word would you use to describe it?
Thematic heaven.
Thematic heaven. Ooh, that's good. That's good.
A thematic heaven game.
Thematic heaven game. Well, there you go. That might be the new term that I start sneaking in some places. Thank you, Kirk, for joining me. Thanks. All right.
Thanks, Chaz.
Yeah. My friend Rhonda here is going to ask me anything she wants. I'm going to answer it, but then I get to ask her whatever I want. All right. So, Rhonda, what is your question?
I'm curious to know, since you're big on components, what game has your favorite components?
What game has my favorite components? All right. Oh, this was not well thought out because now I got to think. Can I cheat?
Sure.
Excellent. I think that my favorite game for components actually is probably Defenders of the Realm, okay. But because I have replaced the original components with HeroClix and HeroScape and Marvelscape figures, and also little ceramic heart and life tokens from Game Night, and also a couple other little upgrades.
Okay.
And all of those upgrades in play on the table really bring it to life a lot more than the bland little gray miniatures that it comes with. And so seeing that all put together on the table with all of those little upgrades, that's, I think, my current favorite one.
Cool.
Okay, so my question for you is excluding any character from Star Wars, what's your favorite robot?
If you go with what he said, Cyber Bunny would be good.
From King of Tokyo?
King of Tokyo.
Oh, look, she even tied it back to board games. Well done. You did better than I did. Important supplemental update. Rhonda has informed me that the robot she was actually thinking of in the first place was Wall-E. So we're going to give her an extra point for the clarification. I'm here with Craig.
Yep.
He's going to ask me one question of anything he wants, but then I get to ask him one question of anything I want. So go ahead, Craig, fire away your first.
In your various thrift store shopping, have you come across anything more ridiculous than a divorce court game?
Ooh.
It doesn't have to be a game, just anything at all more ridiculous.
I got one thing. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it into a segment, okay. But I have came across this little size of a deck of cards. It's got a little tiny marble and 10 little pins. It's nun bowling, and the pins are little nuns.
Nice.
And the marble is a big little fireball, and so you're casting the fires of hell at these nuns.
All right.
It was so horribly just insulting to everything I could think of that I had to grab it, and I'm trying to figure out what to say about it without offending everybody in the world.
Campaign works in the hentai card game that's out. So.
Yeah. Okay, so my question for you is, okay, now I'm going to keep it either board game specific or bowling specific, or none specific. No, favorite none.
Favorite nun. The penguin from Blues Brothers.
Oh, good choice. Excellent
I can't
choice.
think of her name, but
No, but definitely a good choice. That's really good. I think you won this round.
okay.
All right. Okay, I'm going to get one question and give one answer to Keating, who drove all the way down to Origins from New Hampshire in one straight shot. So that's pretty impressive. All right, so hopefully that helped you save up some energy. You've hopefully recouped from your drive, and you're ready to ask me one question and get one answer.
All right.
Okay?
All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. If you could be added to any game as a promo, as a character,
Okay.
they would add you to their game.
Okay.
What game would that be?
What game would that be? Okay. Now we come to the part of the game that is not well thought out, where I have to come up with something. But through the magic of editing, my answer will be back real quick. I know exactly what it would be. Crude, the oil gay baron game.
Okay.
We get the upgrades, and the reason why is because there are no other characters in that game, so I would have it all to myself.
Wow.
Yep, all of the oil riches, all of the publicity and everything, me, all mine. So that's definitely, it would be Crude.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, so my question for you is, on your trip from New Hampshire to Origins, okay, how many times did you have to stop for gas, and did you choose regular or premium?
Actually, I didn't drive, but I paid for the gas.
Gentlemen, okay, so certainly.
And it's a diesel.
Oh my.
It's a Jetta or something like that. So we only had to stop twice.
Really? All the way from New Hampshire
Yeah,
down to
yeah.
Columbus, you only had to stop to,
Only had to stop twice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Cool. But you still had to pay for it. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Put on the card. I didn't even see what it was.
Man, the card just evaporates.
Don't tell my girlfriend I paid for gas. So.
Don't worry, I won't post this publicly on the entire internet or anything like that.
Good.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Keating. All right, I'm here with Chuck, who's going to give me the next one question and get one answer back. So, okay, Chuck, fire away.
I would like to know your daughter's favorite game as of right now.
Oh, easy peasy. It is a softball. Dungeon Fighter. The one that has a little cardboard target on the table with the holes in it.
Yes.
And you actually throw the dice on it to fight monsters in the dungeon. Mm-hmm. That is by far her favorite game. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
I think it promotes violence.
Back to the floor with you. All right. Let's see here. My question for you would be then, if you were stuck in a dungeon and had to throw dice at monsters to escape, what kind of dice would you use and why?
Okay. I would use 20-sided dice.
Okay.
I would use a combination of large and small because I'm not an expert on dice. I basically want a lot of sharp edges.
Oh,
I'm
good.
going for maximum sharp edges.
Nice,
And so I'm
nice.
going to throw 20-siders at them.
I think that's a wise move.
And I'm going to flip them to the 20 side before I fling them, just because
Oh.
it feels good that way.
Try to get that extra
Yeah,
crit in there.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, a little crit.
That's why you're going to survive getting out of the dungeon, because of that extra effort that you put into it.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank
Very
you.
well done. Okay. This has been Chuck. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
I shall conclude my coverage of the convention by presenting you with my very favorite piece of footage that my camera captured during my entire time at the convention. I give you my tribute to the carpet cleaning Zamboni.